glad you guys had an opportunity to watch practice today. Felt like it was a really good day. Both sides competed. It was good to see the offense make some competitive plays. You guys were in there and saw some of that during the early part of practice and there at the end on the last play. So good overall day. Our guys have pushed through this spring in a good way. I think we're improving. We're getting better across the board. We're going to move that scrimmage from Saturday to tomorrow. Just FYI, I'll tell you that time. So we'll let you know the time to meet with you tomorrow.
Life is
anyway, overall, good day. We'll hold up a second, see what's going on here.
What you doing?
Okay, I'll see you guys in a second.
Okay.
Oh, really? It looked like Jordan wasn't out there, Jordan Jones.
Jordan Jones is going to be out for the remainder of the spring. He got injured yesterday, or he got injured Tuesday in practice, and he will require surgery on his shoulder. We expect a full recovery. It will push it right into about August. So, it's unfortunate. He's been getting better and having a really good spring, but he had a shoulder injury and he's getting operated on, and he'll be out.
Is that different than the shoulder he injured during the season last year?
Yes, different injury.
With him and Jamin out, who do you have in the mix?
Yeah, we got DeAndre Square. We've been very pleased with DeAndre. He's been doing a good job. Of course, we always have Bogey. Jamar, we could always move inside. We feel like Jamar's one of our best 11, at whatever position, but he's been doing some really good things at outside backer as well. So that's the negative to it, but he definitely can plug in and play well. But I've been pleased with DeAndre and his progress, and of course Bogey can do that. William Nolte's been doing a good job just to get us through spring and doing a good job of playing, getting us some good quality reps to function until we get back to full strength.
Square's only been here a couple months. Has his play surprised you at all?
Yeah, it is. He's been a pleasant surprise. I guess he would be a guy, I always get asked that question at some point during the spring of a guy that jumps out at you or that is surprising us, and I'd say he's definitely would be that guy. He steps in when the bullets are flying and we're playing full tempo at a full scrimmage, and he really makes some plays. You can tell he's got a lot of natural instincts, and like the way he's playing.
It looked at one point like maybe Darius West was playing in linebacker.
He was.
So is that an option?
He was. Yeah, it is an option. Darius has done so well at free. That's the negative of moving him around, because he's been really coming along and playing very good. But we're deep there. Have a lot of confidence in Devontae as well, and Jordan, and have some options there. Darius is so physical and so sudden, and as you know, in our base defense, he drops into the box and basically plays like a will linebacker position. So he's, he can do it relatively easy. Gives us some other options in different packages to play that spot.
The quarterbacks took a lot of criticism for their play Saturday. Was today, I guess, the opposite of what you all saw then?
Well, yeah, but you saw it, and you hear me talk about it all the time. What was the difference? They made what? They made plays for him today, right? That's the deal. When they throw the ball in good places, just like the last play of that team period there that you guys saw, you got to catch it, right? But that was a fantastic catch that leads to a touchdown. That makes quarterbacks look good, and you saw it at the beginning of practice. I thought during some one-on-ones and during half line, the receivers made some competitive catches today, and that's going to definitely make the quarterbacks look better. So you all saw it. You saw a whole practice, whether it was filmed or not. You know exactly what I'm talking about now. If people make competitive plays, then the quarterback is going to look good because we can function. We're going to keep people off balance. We can run the ball. We have different options, but you got to make competitive plays, and they did that today.
Obviously, your numbers are not, you don't have a full roster in spring, but it seemed like you were pretty thin at several spots. Is that typical for this point?
We are.
No,
we are. We're thin. It's not typical the way we've been. The way our numbers fell, we're short a little offensively right now in particular, and definitely you saw it linebacker inside a little bit as well. So, nothing, to worry about. As you know, we're sitting here trying to build 2 teams in the spring, and we're only going to play 1 in the fall, and we're not at full strength. So we feel good about where we're at. We'll be fine.
One place you seem to have a lot of depth is defensive line.
Yeah.
What are you seeing from that group at this point?
I do. I see some good competition there, and I like the way we're improving. I think as I mentioned, you moved Josh Pascal inside, and he's a guy that is very sudden. He's strong, but the way he plays the game and the passion for it, his desire to be great, it rubs off on a lot of people. I think Phil Hoskins is a guy that we knew had the capability of being an impact player as well, and he's getting better. He still needs some reps, but that'll come. But the energy that they play with helps across the board. And I think Quentin, we mentioned him, but he's been so solid, making a lot of plays, and big and strong guy in there that we like the way he's playing. Tymer's backing him up and doing a good job. Adrian Middleton's getting better. So across the board, I think we definitely have more depth.
Is this the first time you felt pretty good about your defensive line since you've been here?
Yeah, I think that's fair to say. We've had some really good players, as you know, and with some guys that did some really good things for us. But as far as overall depth, yes.
How has Tymer changed to be able to where he can contribute consistently?
Well, it changed. It starts with everything off the field and just the baggage and taking care of his business, academically in other areas. And I'm proud of Tymer. He's come a long way, and he's grown up. He's serious about it. He wants to do it, and that's our job. As you mentioned, as you hear me talk about a lot, is we got to drag guys for a while, and eventually they get it. And you hope it clicks and it kicks in, and it certainly has for him. And I can't wait to see him walk across the stage and graduate, because that'll be one of the most, fantastic for me, fantastic things in my coaching career. As a head coach, to see him do that, it'll be one of the most special things that I've ever been a part of. Because he's come a long way.
He described the meeting that you had with him last spring as intense when you told him he wasn't going to practice in the spring.
Yeah, it was time to get real tough love. I mean, we always try to give him tough love and press him and push him and pull him. But that was it. It was cut bait time at that point. And I think he knew it. And so I'm proud of the way he responded.
You mentioned Phil Hoskins. What particularly do you like about him?
Well, he's sudden. He's a big guy that's quick and sudden and powerful. I like the way he plays. I think he has great energy for the game. He plays he's plays loose in certain ways where he's going to be a bit unpredictable, but he's going to make plays, and so I like that.
What has Brad White brought since you've been able to have him in practice and stuff out there on the field?
Oh, the first thing is just the expertise with outside linebacker. He's he's a terrific coach. He's a great technician. But he's also a big pitcher guy. But he's come in and really focused on getting our outside linebackers better. And I felt like we had some talented guys, and they played some good football. But I feel like Brad can help take them to another level.
Everybody good?